you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew right from the start there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
What's up, you guys? If you guys can tell by the title today, we're going to be making these Heart Gimp Keychains. So I've already made two, as you guys can tell. I have this purple and pink one. And then I also have this green one. I think the green one is my favorite because it's just so vibrant. But yeah, so we're going to be making another one today. And I'm choosing these colors. I chose this dark green. And then I also got this kind of like purple. No, it's like a hot pink. It's a hot pink. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out these two strings. And I'm going to make them very long. And then once I get it to the desired length that I want them, I'm going to cut them in half to create 4 strings. And so I don't really have a measurement for it right now. Like, I really just stretch them out until I feel like this is good enough. Because you really don't want to make it short. Because if it's too short, it's nothing you could do once you get to like trying to create the heart shape. So I'd rather have extra string than not enough string. So now that I have my strings cut to size, I'm going to take 2 of my strings, preferably the same color or opposite color. It just depends on the pattern you want. And I'm going to start it off with a square knot. And so I'm starting off with the pink first. And the knot that I'm starting off with is the same knot that I showed you guys in my last Gimp Keychain video. So if you guys want to learn how to do that, just refer back to that video. I'll put a link up in the top right corner. So I got my first knot started, and you're going to do this square knot 3 to 4 times before adding your next string into it. And so this is what it should look like. And excuse my nail, y'all, I had curry, but my hands are clean, so don't come for me. Alright, so now that I've done that knot a few times, I'm going to go ahead and add one of my strings into the knot. So the way that you'll add a string into this is by doing the square knot again, adding that string into the middle, and doing to that string like how I'm doing the strings now. So basically you're just doing the same thing that you would do to the regular square knot to that extra string. And you guys will see when we get to it. I just wanted to explain it a little bit more before I get into it. So as you guys can see, I have added the string into the middle. So now I'm going to take the string that is on the opposite side and pull it through. Make sure that string is going the opposite direction than the string next to it. So you see that string is going towards me and the other one's going away from me. So that's the key to adding a string. You can't have it the same direction as the one next to it. It has to be alternating. So now that the extra string is secure, you're going to do this probably like 1 to 2 more times before adding the last string into it. go ahead and add the last string into the knot, and then we're going to also do the same thing that we did to the other string and do it to this string. Now that all the strings are added in, I'm going to go ahead and do another square knot to secure all of those strings in place. Once the last string is attached and secure, you should have 8 strings left. And so you're going to divide them in half and create 2 square knots using both of them. And so you're going to do these square knots on both sides until they're like extra long. So I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys watch this. I'm going to skip also to the end to show you guys how I attach them back. So this is what it should look like on both sides. I only got one side halfway finished, but it should look like this on both sides. So I'm gonna just continue on until I have enough to attach them. So once you've got your desired length on both sides, you're going to go ahead and connect them. And by doing that, you're going to take the 2 square knots and connect them by making them 1 square knot. And for this, you need to make sure each of the strings are going in its own direction. And so I would say this is the hardest part of this knot, because trying to make 2 square knots into 1 is very difficult, because you have to like change the direction of 2 of the strings from going left and right to up and down now. But once you have that knot in, you can just go ahead and do it as a regular knot. And once you do that, you'll close it off and cut your strings. this is how it should look once you close it off. And if you guys want a video on this, let me know, because this is like a whole nother tutorial. But once you have this, you can go ahead and cut your strings to however long you would want them to. I cut them to about like 2.5 inches. I don't like to cut them too long, but just something to make it look cute on your keychain. And then once you do that, you can add your split ring, whatever key ring you want to put on there, and attach it. So this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked these keychains. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Peace.